Nat Chandler said that comfort is the God of our generation, which is why people are so frustrated with verses like Romans 8:28, and if you weren't frustrated, you might be, because it says that in all things, and before I move on, consider yours. Like, what's your thing right now? And be honest, why not? What's the thing? Because Paul writes that, for we can know that in all the things, so every single thing that people just thought of, God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. And if you're defining it, that what good means is comfortable, then now imagine your thing again. Because for me, my thing, grief, loss of a spouse, has not made my life more comfortable. So how in the world can I know that in that thing, God works for good? Because I do love him. Thankfully, Paul keeps writing. Because in verse 29, he writes, for those God foreknew, he also predestined to be, here's his definition, conformed to the image of the Son. God's definition of good is different than ours. We define good as comfortable, easy, successful, rich. And yet Paul defines it and says, it'll make you more like Jesus, to conform you to the image of the Son. And if Jesus lives within you, he's predestined you to become more like him. And the way that he's going to get you there, the way you're going to grow spiritually is not your effort, not the fruit of your effort. The way we'll become more like Jesus is actually through the very things we're going through. The things that we may have looked at and gone, how could God use this for good? So let me turn it on you. How do you think he wants to use that thing to form you more into the likeness of Jesus? Thankfully, what I've found is that my thing happens to be his thing too. He grieves that this world is not as it should be. He grieves that I'm not as I should be, but he also is with me in the journey. Even if that thing makes you feel weak, he wants to use that thing to make you more like him, not just for your good, but man, for the good of the world. So what's your thing? Open it up. Don't try to fix it, cover it, hide it, dodge it, get on your social media to screen past it. Because that's precisely what he wants to use for good.